Happy Super Bowl weekend. Looks like Eugenia's here just in time for the game. Okay. So this is a very manipulative live stream that she did, I guess yesterday. Thank you, Jaded, for capturing the content here. In a few places, she starts crying in air quotes, but you'll notice there's no tears. Nothing happens to her makeup. Nothing is streaming down her face. I think I need to remind everybody that Eugenia used to be an actor, not a very good one, but she was doing some actual acting, and apparently she still is. So let's go through her 25-minute live.
Appreciate you guys that. Oh wow, Lucas and Marcus are wanting to battle me. It's like, guys, do I accept right now? Because I don't think I can even do battles right now with the state that my account is in. I guess I can accept. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I can't turn gifts on right now, you guys. Like, yeah, no, it's kind of confusing, but kind of, yeah, I see some of you guys are like, yeah, you can't get gifts right now. Sad.
See, this is why she's not understanding that people are not looking for her to tell us how much this is hurtful to her and it's hurting her, blah, blah, blah. What they're looking for is, she has a TikTok manager. So I'm sure she had several conversations about what was the specific citation, why she got all of these restrictions to her account. And yet again, she's just going to drone on and on about how this makes her sad.
Yeah, I want to be really, really clear, you guys, that I'm not saying this with like any like hatefulness or anything negative towards TikTok or anything like that whatsoever. But my account is kind of like in a very weird, like restricted state right now. Now some people thought that only meant like an age restriction. It doesn't mean that. It means that I can't get gifts. I think it affects my account with For You page. It affects it in a lot of ways. And all of this was just kind of put on me like last month, like very, very suddenly.
Put on you. It was put on you. See what I'm saying here? She's like, TikTok's just punishing me for no reason, right? For no reason. TikTok is just punishing me. Eugenia apologized for the specific behavior that led to this sort of penalty.
So I've just honestly been really, really stressed out. I've been really sad because I always, when I come on TikTok, I have so much fun like battling my friends on here. I see some of you guys saying good and things like that. And listen, if you have an issue with me, anything like that, people saying it should be that way, girl, it's like, okay, you guys can feel however you want to feel, and that's fine. And I don't want to just like, sorry, this is why I haven't really been on here, because I am so afraid of getting these kind of comments. And just like, I knew like the second I come on, everyone's just gonna tell me, you deserve this, and all of that. And that's why I've been so afraid to go live, because I'm just like, I don't know, I've just been really, really stressed out and sad. And I'm not gonna say.
And what do you think kind of impact you've had on the minors who have been watching your channel and giving you gifts? Talk about the very specific infractions you made rather than getting up on your live stream and faking tears. There's no tears coming out here. You're just being overly dramatic and manipulative again.
I'm very long today, you guys. I'm not saying anyone has to feel sorry for me. I see like some people like no one should feel sorry for you, and I completely understand that, and that's fine. But just to be clear, that's like why I haven't really been coming on, because with like how I've been feeling lately, it's been really, really, really bad. And like I'm just kind of trying to be okay, and I'm not saying that I've never done anything wrong, because I'm definitely not perfect. I know that I'm like very, very far from that, guys. But oh my gosh, Jeffrey, hi.
Oh, wow, look at that. She's not sad anymore. Jeffrey's there. I'm not sad anymore. Oh, look, Jeffrey's there. Look at how quickly that changed.
I feel so bad that I'm like crying when I didn't want to be like this. I was like, I'm just gonna see what happens. And then I already see people like, your gifting's off, you deserve this. And I'm like, this is why I've been so afraid to go live, because I just like knew people were gonna tell me this. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, but it's okay, you guys. Oh, Jeffrey, I love you so much. Thank you. I'm honestly so grateful for you. Like, I wish there was more people in the world like you that are just like genuine.
Yeah, well, he's very close to getting demonetized as well, Eugenia. So, maybe you need to rethink your participation in the recyclers community. Because Rich Lux just got demonetized as well.
Only such good people, and I can just like never tell you enough how thankful I am to have you as a friend, and like just what a great person you are, and your friendship seriously means like so much to me. I can't get subscribers anymore right now, guys, and no, that was kind of all taken from me right now. And again, just to be clear, you guys, I'm not trying to come on here and saying feel bad for me. I really thought I was going to be okay today. Like, I didn't think that I was going to come on here, like, crying today. That's why I kind of have been so putting it off. Because I was afraid of this moment happening and me just kind of getting on here, like, seeing the comments, like...
Well, then what was the point of the live stream? Because you spend the entire time just talking about, I'm so sad. I lost my revenue stream. I can't battle anymore. I don't get gifts. Well, actions have consequences. And no amount of crocodile tears are going to change that for you if you can't accept that your behavior was wrong. And that you were affecting minors.
You deserve it. We're happy this happened. Good. And then like when I kind of get on and like I'm seeing that and I'm just kind of wanting to like say what I want to say, then it's just really hitting me. Yeah, Jeffrey. Yeah, like so there is no gifting, right? It's crazy because I got a request from like Lucas and Marcus, and like it's so weird. I was like, do I accept it? So it's like, I guess like it's weird too, because it's like also if people see me in here, it's like, does it say restricted for them? Like, I don't even know. It's crazy. But I just also want to be like clear to you guys, like some of you guys that were just like are making this into something it isn't in my comments.
Well, then what
saying things like, oh, like it's just she's mad that it's like it's age restricted, it's this, it's that. It's like no, it's like I haven't really talked a lot about it, guys, but it makes it so I can't get gifts on here at all, which I think would also make it...
That's number one priority. I can't get gifts at all. This was her revenue source, and she very rarely talks about that. She's always begging for the gifts, sure, but she's always like, I just want to hang out with my friends. Well, you can still do that. You can still hang out on TikTok with your friends. You just can't play that stupid game with them anymore and get gifts.
So I can't really even do battles anymore. And like I said, that was like such a fun thing on here for me. Like, it was amazing getting to come on, like, battle my friends and seriously, like, at least last year, like, TikTok was like, it was like the best time I've had online, or like in my life in like so long. So yeah, it's gonna be gift restricted for you guys.
This is so weird. It's like watching an employee who's been fired from a company come back and hang out in the break room.
Because, again, that's what's kind of going on at my account right now. And I see some of you guys, like, make a new account. I'm like, am I allowed to do that? I don't know. Because, like, just to be clear, like, I am sorry, guys. Like, I know, like, some people, it's like, even in my new video, I first of all want to say thank you to everyone that has been, like, really, really nice and supportive and stuff. And just, like, tell you guys that, like, I honestly appreciate that so much, everybody. But then I also see these comments that are like saying things like I don't know. Sorry, like,
Oh, you mean like the critical feedback that you ignored that led to these consequences, right? Everybody was telling you what behaviors you were doing that were going to get you in trouble, such as flashing, such as wearing lingerie, such as, flexing your arms and trying to show off your skeletal body. You, by the way, have now had a month off to seek recovery. And here you are again, just kind of whining about, oh, woe is me, woe is me. I'm in so much hurt and stress because TikTok punished me and I don't know why, or at least I'm not going to tell you why, right?
they're mad at me for saying, like, accidentally did something wrong. And I do want to be clear, guys, that I am sorry for, things I've done wrong, mistakes I've made, things like that. And then I think, like, I'm just kind of trying to, I guess, like, understand, because I know, like, some people get mad at me for saying that word, and, like, I've seen those comments, but it's just kind of like...
They get mad at you for saying quite a few words. You also dropped the N word on one of your live streams. I mean, you really don't think, girlfriend. So, I don't know how you can be surprised by these consequences.
I can tell you I've honestly never meant to do anything wrong. That's definitely never been my intention. I'm not saying that...
Yeah, actually, I think you did. You were getting pretty cocky there right towards the end. About, look, I work out. I'm doing all those exercising. I'm cut. Right? You were dancing around, showing off your ED, and you cannot tell us otherwise. That that's not what this fetish channel that you set up was about.
Means that I'm completely in the right, because for this to be happening, obviously I think I need to, like, rethink things, and I need to try to, like, do better. And I really am trying to do that, and I am, like, trying to understand, and, I am trying to be better, and I think, like, that's all I can really do, I definitely know I'm not perfect. I know some people are like, oh, empty promises, like, and it's like, it's not, it's just like, I'm just not a perfect person, you guys, at all. I'm just, like I said, just trying to understand. And that's really all I can do is try to do better. Especially right now, I really have not been in the best mental state, guys. Like,
oh, really? So, what steps would you take to make it better? What sort of positive changes are you going to make in your life to make this a better situation for yourself? Because right now, all you're doing is whining about the consequences of your actions.
So I am not going to probably say everything perfectly, especially right now. And I'm definitely probably not gonna always word things right. So I just hope you guys understand. And yeah, what are they understanding? Just like I said, you guys, all of this came upon me very, very suddenly without really any warnings. So with like all these like changes with my account.
Well, that's usually how bans and content strikes and things like that happen. It's just, oh, by the way, you now have a content strike. By the way, you now have a ban. It's quick. They're not going to be like giving you little warnings in advance to knock it off, knock it off. You know, like, you have had a long history of bad behavior on TikTok and are surprised that it finally caught up with you. I mean, come on.
So it's just like, oh, oh, and thank you so much to like nice people who are in here, like Jeffrey and like, you know, anyone in here who's kind. I really, really appreciate it so much, guys, because I'll just say, like, I was so afraid to like, this is like, I know like later there's gonna be the people like making videos and stuff that are saying things like, oh yeah, she just gets on here and cries for attention. And it's like, no, I really...
Oh, well, I mean, that's what React channels do, is we take a look at the content to see, you know, is it accurate? Is it sincere? Is it truthful? Do you feel that you've been these things in this live stream? Accurate, sincere, truthful? Because it's not coming across that way. Your acting skills are not that good, Eugenia.
I really didn't think that was going to happen today. I thought I was finally to a point where that wouldn't happen. But here I am now tonight, and I guess I stopped crying, which I guess that's good. But yeah, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, you guys. She doesn't get it. Yeah, like I said, you guys, I know, I get it. Like, I probably am a complete idiot in a lot of ways, and there are things that I guess I didn't really get, but that like I'm trying to better understand. And like I said, like go.
Interesting that you looked off to the side while you were saying that, because I'm fairly certain you knew exactly what you were doing. You created a fetish channel and were trying to show off your body while going through an ED. And you were doing things like moving things around the room, because that's part of one of these fetishes where they ask very tiny women to move heavy objects across the room. And I'm sure you know that because you are 30. You're aware of this. You're not a little girl, and you're still acting like a little girl. And this was part of the problem, was that you had created a persona that was appealing to minors and PDF files. That's exactly what you were trying to do.
Going forward, I do want to try to like do better, and this is just kind of, you know, what's going on right now. And
why do you keep doing that to your hair? Why do you keep pushing your hair up like that? It's weird.
And I am not saying that I'm not a complete idiot, you know? Like, obviously, for this to have even happened in the first place, clearly do better. How? Just like, guys, I'm trying to look at, like, my old content and recognize, or, like, you know, I've made mistakes. And, you know, a lot of time I wasn't viewing things that way. But I, you know, I think can just try to like look at things now and be like, hey, you know, maybe this wasn't something I should have made. Like maybe like some of the things that like people think are wrong with it, maybe they are, you know? And I guess just trying to like be smarter with stuff, you know, like trying to just like learn from things and like, you know, do better and stuff like.
So have you gone through your channel and done things like remove the Santa footage, the Santa lingerie footage, the times that you live streamed, danced in it, did a outing with your mom in it. Have you considered reviewing that content and pulling it down, or is it all still up? I haven't looked, you guys.
That, guys. And like I said, a lot of this is just kind of like was really quickly put upon me and stuff. So
Put upon her. Put upon her. You know, TikTok doesn't just like fucking single out people who are making income for them, obviously, for severe consequences, unless there's a damn good reason, because they're losing money too over this, and I'm sure they're not happy about it. But so long as she still has all of that offensive content on her channel, there's no way she can rebrand her life like Chantel. Chantel, Foodie Beauty, Miriam, whatever the hell her name is. Rebrand her life. Okay. You're gonna have to do a cleanse. You're gonna have to go through, remove all that offensive material, start working with your TikTok manager to figure out like what steps you need to take in order to get your AdSense back and all the other things. But I mean, I think it would be difficult to take the age restriction off your account when you have so many videos of you in lingerie all over the place. Like, you're going to have to pull down all of the videos where you're wearing skimpy clothes and showing off your body. Period. And that's going to take some time.
Yeah, right. I'm not saying I'm above any rules. I'm not going to say too much about anything right now, guys, because I don't really know like how comfortable I am doing that right now, you know. But I'm not saying I'm above anything at all. That's literally why I'm saying that I just kind of in the future want to try to do better. And sometimes it's just hard when I'm trying to, and then you guys are still telling me I'm wrong. Zero accountability. Okay, well, you know, you guys listen.
Your fans were telling you just a few days before you got the restriction that you needed to age restrict your channel based on the things that you were sharing. So, I don't know, you can't act like you're surprised. You can't act like you're sad about this. That's just childish nonsense. You brought this upon yourself.
And I am sorry. Obviously, I've made mistakes. I've done stupid things. I think like I don't know like what I'm allowed to say or not allowed to say, because I feel like everything I say is like wrong with people. It's like things that I've done wrong, I'm trying to like reflect upon that. I'm trying to recognize it and gonna try to do better. And
okay, well then, clean up your room, start acting like an adult, stop wearing your makeup so heavy, and, you know, be a real person. Talk in your normal voice. You know, you've completely created this persona to appeal to children and pedophiles, right?
I don't know if like right now in the state that I've been in, like this month, I've just been really upset. And again, I don't want to like, it's really hard to like put in the right words, because I just kind of feel like no matter what I say, some people in the comments are going to be like, that's wrong. You're not acknowledging this. So I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying in the state that I've been in, almost like I've just been crying so much. I've just been like really not feeling.
Well, if you're crying like that, it's not really crying. Did something happen to your tear ducts where tears don't actually come out?
The best I've felt. It's kind of like my like mental state haven't been like great, and I see some of you guys saying take accountability, and again, I'm trying to do that. That's why I'm on here apologizing for mistakes I've made, things that I've done wrong, anything like that. I really, really am sorry. Some of you guys like address ED, address that, and you guys listen, like I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not like an ED account. I know like a lot, like,
oops, sorry.
People are requesting me to battle again.
You are an ED account, and you know you are. And you were purposely saying, look at my strong arms and stuff, right? And trying to show that you have biceps, which you don't. Your body is eating your muscle mass, but apparently I hit the 10-second forward on that. I don't think we're missing much.
I don't know if I should accept or what, because I can't really even battle right now, I don't think. I think that everybody, guys, like, has things in their life that, like, they deal with. It doesn't, like, mean, like, I don't know.
She's really obsessed with this offer from a couple of her friends to go battle. But it would probably be pretty embarrassing to get into a battle when you can't actually receive any gifts. Because, I mean, there's no way you can win, right?
I'm not trying to use anything to make money. Like I feel like a lot of you guys just, like, don't always understand. And I don't ever want to be promoting that. I don't ever want to be, like, you know, it's just, like, I'm just kind of trying to do the best I can with everything.
Oh, yeah, that looks real sincere. The head down, eyes down, lips pursed. Yeah, okay.
And it's really not always that easy. I feel like sometimes people just want me to be, like, perfect and, like, be, like, this, like, perfect, like, I don't know, like...
We want you to stop being a child predator. That's what we want. Because that is how your channel has evolved at this point. That is where you landed with your content. And we want you to get help also. We want you to go to recovery and get help.
Like, role model or, like, whatever when I'm not. And it's like, I'm just a person. And I think, like, everybody is just kind of going through whatever they're going through, and I'm just kind of trying to deal with things the best I can. And I really appreciate you guys that, like, care. And to people I think, like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. I think, like, sometimes, like, I don't even recognize, like, what other people maybe see with me or whatever. And that's why I'm just, like, just trying to do better. And I know, like, some people, like, will do better with what, like, this and that. And people, like, that's the problem.
Yeah, you can't even admit what the problem is. How are you going to do better? How are you going to do better if you can't even admit what the problem was?
Okay, well, I mean, all I can really do, guys, is try to learn then, you know? Like, I can't really just, like, magically, I guess, like, be what everybody wants. So, yeah.
Have you considered that this appeal...
Thank you, Heather. And thank you to you.
Have you considered that the appeal that you've put down here, 25 minutes of crocodile tears, comes across as a woman trying to get a boyfriend back? That's what it looks like in the worst possible way. Please, please come back to me. I'm gonna be a whiny bitch about it, but I'm so sad that you left me.
Guys who are being nice and like just not like, you know, I don't know.
She's smiling, you guys. And never, I mean, I've watched almost the entire thing, and she doesn't cry. There's no crying here. And she's got a little smirk on her face. That's nice. Okay.
I don't really know what's gonna happen with anything anymore.
Look at that. She's smiling. She's smiling.
I really don't want to be like this today. But it's whatever. You know, there's nothing else I can do. I can't just stay away forever. I've just been doing nothing for like, I don't know what to do anymore. So, it just kind of is what it is. No more long chat. But I'm miserable. I've been miserable this last month not having this. I'm way worse without.
Last night I was watching French Fried Girl, Frenchie, cover old footage, a retro react to Chantel blubbering about how Koki left her. I don't know that they were ever together, but for Dee Dee. And I'm getting the same vibe out of this one.
Like, if you guys think taking away, like, get her offline, everything's gonna, it's like, nothing's better. I'm trying to be, and I'm just trying to, like, whatever, but, like, I don't know. I just kind of have to, like, get over it and carry on and, like, try to do better, and hopefully I won't be, like, crying every day like this. That's really all I can do, you know. What's worse, I've just been miserable, like almost every day, but that's okay.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I look in so much pain. Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, I kind of have been, but...
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's
like, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of not allowed to say that, or people just say I'm playing victim. And I understand how it can come off that way. Trust me, I don't like to be online like this. I really, really don't. But I just figure I have to get...
No, this was useless. This was a pointless live stream. It was incredibly manipulative. You pretended to cry several times. No tears. And you refuse yet again to take accountability for your actions.
Back on at some point. So, here we are. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, now she's just reading through comments. Wow, dead air. Nice. She must be getting advice from Barb's about.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Mimi. I really, really appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Julia. Lots of love to you. I appreciate it so much. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you, Lila. Thank you to everybody like who is typing like nice messages, guys. It really does. And I do want to use my platform for good, Leah. Like I said, like going forward, guys, like I look like such an idiot live on here right now. So I think I'm gonna get.
You look like a master manipulator is what you look like. I mean, you're smiling the whole time. You're faking crying. You're refusing to accept accountability. You apparently have taken advice from Barb's about how to read the comments. You got a lot of dead air while you're doing that. You're just here for some attention, right?
Off for today. And maybe I'll try again soon, like when I'm, like, we'll see what happens next time. Yeah, we'll just kind of see what happens next time, guys. But yeah, again, to you guys, hi Hillbilly. Oh my gosh, I miss you on here so much. I hope that you've been doing amazing. And again, you guys, I'm really sorry that this live turned into this tonight. I just kind of wanted to like come on here and say hi to everybody. And I really thought I'd be okay today. I didn't think I'd be like ending up like this, but here we are. So yeah, like I said, you guys,
Look, she's even body checking. Oh my god, even.
I'm sorry, I think I just like read some of the comments on here tonight and some of them started getting to me a little bit, and then here I am like looking so stupid crying. Or like, like, I don't know, I'm trying to stop myself now. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel bad that Lucas and Marcus were requesting me. I would maybe accept it. I don't.
Yeah, and you're pretty obsessed about that. That's your entire thing here, is that you want to play your game where you take money from children.
I think they're battling someone else, but I'm like, I don't think I can really do battles in the state that my account is in right now. I'm pretty sure I can't. So, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you guys can't give. So I'm like, how do I don't think I can really do battles right now. But anyways, you guys, yeah, I think like just going forward, that's really all I can try to do is like, yeah, thank you, Gemma. It is actually really, really hard. That's why sometimes I just like wish people understood that, because like when you're not really feeling the best like mentally yourself, and
okay, this is the same bullshit that Colleen Ballinger did too. I'm sorry if I made you feel a certain way, right? But woe is me. This has been so hard on me.
You just suddenly have this happen, and then some people are just kind of being so hard on you for it still, and people that just like get off the internet. It's like, you guys, I've been so sad without it. Like, I'm just kind of trying to deal with everything the best that
Internet addicted much?
I can right now. And in the future, I'm just gonna like try to like hopefully do better and stuff. And I think that's all I really can do, you guys. I think like none of us are perfect, and we're just kind of all like going through like whatever.
No, a lot of us are not trying to do things where we're presenting sexually explicit content to children and attracting PDF files to our channel to chat in the same area as minors. You've created like this cesspool of danger for kids.
But that's really all you can do, is try to do better in the future, and that's all I'm gonna like, that's like, regardless of like what some people want to say or like whatever, I think that's really all I can do. So to you guys that, do try to understand like what I'm trying to say, or even understand like sometimes when I'm not like maybe wording everything good, or like wording things like the way I should be. Like, I see some of you guys like consequences, and okay, you guys listen, and I'm dealing with them. Did I mean to do anything wrong? No. Does that mean that I didn't? No. And that's why I'm here. And
Yes, you did. Because you were very smug about it in the days leading up to your ban. Or your consequences, I should say. You knew exactly what you were doing. You were seeing the feedback in your chat about the changes you needed to make, and you were being very smug in your responses to those comments. You could have ignored those comments entirely and not made that part of the conversation on your channel, but you did. You chose to. You chose to do that.
I'm sorry for things that I've done wrong, and I'm just kind of trying to, like I said, look back, reflect on those things, deal with it, and do better going forward, I hope. And I really think, like, that's all anybody can do. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. People are like, you knew what you were doing. It's like, I feel like people are always telling me that. I was afraid. I feel like I've already cried. I don't need to cry anymore. I'm going to get off soon because I'm just making an idiot of myself.
You haven't cried. You haven't cried. You acted like you were crying, but no tears came out. So no, you weren't crying. And this is a very manipulative live stream.
So, but it's like, I feel like sometimes people think like I'm this evil person, like you knew what you were doing, you knew, and it's like, I don't. Maybe sometimes I'm just an idiot, and like I should understand things that I don't, and people like accountability, like I said, for things that I've done wrong, regardless if they were intentional or not, I still am sorry. And I am, just like I said, trying to go forward, like reflect on those things and learn and try to do better. I've not been in the best mental place, you guys, so...
Articulate what the things are. Articulate what it was that you did that you need to make changes for.
For things that I'm not wording right or like whatever, not that that's like, I know some people are gonna like be like, that's not an excuse, like, okay, that's like, I just kind of, I don't know, I just like, I don't always feel like I'm great at talking, and I'm sorry for things also that I maybe should be saying or shouldn't be saying, or things that I'm wording wrong, and sometimes I think I'm just not thinking about it, and then I probably... And I know how old I am, you guys. I know I'm still an idiot, no matter how old I am. I don't know. I don't really know, like, what's fully wrong with me, you guys. But I'm just going to try to, like, do better. And I think that's all I can do. And hopefully...
Why don't you take this opportunity to, like, take some community college classes and meet other people around your age who you can... interact with that are not crazy like Jeffree Star.
Like, you know, thank you to the people that do accept that. Thank you to you guys that actually do care and do want to listen and stuff. And yeah, I'm not trying to manipulate anybody, guys. I'm really, really not. I'm really, really not. I just kind of, like I said, wanted to come on here for the people that have been so kind and the people that do care and stuff. And again,
definitely not trying to manipulate you. That's why I have to say that. I definitely am not trying to manipulate you.
Like, I'm sorry about, just like I see like a lot of people that are still getting mad and stuff like that. And you know, it just kind of like makes me kind of sad seeing like some stuff right now. But you know, guys, like, I guess...
I don't care if you're mad. So, you know, it doesn't matter how this made you sad or mad or whatever like that. You set up a situation that was dangerous for children. And you still can't come to terms with that.
I guess, like, that's really all that I'm gonna say, like, tonight. And, yeah. Alright, you guys. Well, I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. And all right, guys. I'm sorry again. Tonight got so messy.
Right.
Galaxy AI is.
Okay, so that was pathetic and phony, and she's not going to get any of her channel back unless she cleans it up and makes some sort of commitment to TikTok that she's not going to be appealing her channel to children in that way. I don't know why this is so difficult for her to understand, but there you have it. That's the latest update.